Are you interested in real-world innovative entrepreneurship? Would you like to meet successful business people, government officials, and media? Do you want the trip of a lifetime while you're here at Ivey? If you answered yes to any or all of these questions, then the Ivey Israel business trip is for you. My name is Amos Nadler, and I'm a finance professor and trip director for the Ivey Israel business trip. Israel receives the most startup funding in the world after Silicon Valley because of its superior product ideation, complete learning organizations, business-conducive institutions, and fast-paced collaboration. It's truly an amazing place. We created an incredible week-long journey with a rich and varied itinerary in the world's most innovative country. You'll meet people making an impact in the most important industries in the world, including healthcare, transportation, natural resources, technology, agriculture, and defense. Intimate sessions are held with the country's thought leaders from diverse sectors. You can ask questions and learn about the reality on the ground. This trip will give you ideas you can incorporate into your own life and business contacts from successful companies. Every day you'll see historic sites most people will never see, including the Old City in Jerusalem, Masada, Sea of Galilee, and Caesarea. You'll also visit the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange and businesses all over the country. Plus, you'll get to eat the best falafel in the world. Trust me, I know, I grew up there. Students who've gone on the trip say it was the pinnacle of their Ivey experience and that it had a deep impact on the view of business and how the world works. Here's what they had to say.
My name's Jill Beaton. I'm from Calgary, Alberta in Canada. I thought it was an excellent opportunity that I'd never get in another situation. Never in a million years did I think I'd get to visit Israel.
I had not known much about the Israeli business community until I read Startup Nation and many other things prior to. I just thought it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I probably wouldn't get to do ever again.
The Ivey business trip is to take a diverse group of students, whether it's Jews, Christians, Muslims, from all different religions and backgrounds from all over the world, take them to Israel and let them experience what Israel's all about.
I never would have considered Israel as a potential place for an investment before coming on the trip, and now it would definitely be something I would consider.
The Israeli Towers was really interesting because seeing how Mr. Israeli was able to use his passion for real estate and use it to develop the economy of Israel is something that is really interesting to learn about.
I particularly really enjoyed the dean who we just listened to. I think she did a great job summarizing, I guess, the big factors that have led to Israel's success.
I think there's a good balance between cultural and business learnings. On the cultural side, we got to experience a lot of history, culture, and that sort of thing. And from a business perspective, we got to meet with a lot of prominent business people here who shared some really strong insight with us. So learned a lot there as well.
We had the lectures, we learned about the politics, we learned about the business landscape here, but we also try to delve into the culture. So we go to nightclubs, we order shawarma from the street vendors, and we really get a big picture look at what it's like to be here in Israel.
The Ivey Israel trip is a tremendous opportunity for any Ivey student who wants to take the case study method and really apply it in the real world.
I think the Ivey Israel business trip is a fantastic way to learn about the way that politics and business can intertwine with each other.
Come to Israel because you're going to learn a lot about the culture, religion, and businesses.
I can't think of a better place to be during Reading Week this year. Why not share an experience with your HBA classmates that will generate stories for years to come? Join us for the Ivey Israel business trip and open up a world of opportunity for yourself. There are limited spots available, so apply today. If you'd like more information about the program, course number 4525, email me at anadler@ivey.ca.